This is one of the greatest scams in history. Meet Foutage Babani Sissoco. In the 1990s, Foutage scammed a Dubai bank into giving him over $200 million, and he faced practically no jail time for it. But this isn't the craziest part. The craziest part is that he allegedly pulled off this scam using black magic. You see, Foutage Babani Sissoco was an illiterate from a small village in Mali, and he spoke virtually no English. Yet somehow he was able to persuade the manager of Dubai Islamic Bank to give him $242 million by making the manager believe that he had magic powers. Between 1995 and 1998, this manager made 183 transfers into Foutage's accounts, believing that Foutage would double the money with his magic powers. And this was just the beginning of Foutage's plans. Just a few weeks after his Dubai scam was put in motion, Foutage walked into another bank in New York. There, he met a bank teller named Mona, and he married her. This marriage would later facilitate a wire transfer of more than $100 million into the United States. Foutage used this money to open his own airline in West Africa called Air Dabia, named after his own village in Mali. Unfortunately, this bold move got Foutage on Interpol's radar. And in 1996, he was arrested in New York and charged with trying to smuggle 2 helicopters out of Miami to Africa. So he was sent back to Miami, Florida, and was held in custody, but was bailed soon for $20 million, which was a Florida record at the time. And with his trial about 10 months away, Foutage decided to go on an insane spending spree. He bought more than 30 cars, spent $500,000 in one jewelry store, awarding his defense team with 1 Mercedes-Benz each, amongst other lavish expenses. Foutage was said to have spent over $1 million in each of the 10 months awaiting his trial. Eventually, Foutage's day came in court, and after pleading guilty, he was sentenced to just 43 days in prison and a $250,000 fine. A fine which was paid by the Dubai Islamic Bank without its knowledge. However, Foutage only served half of his 43-day sentence and was given early release in return for $1 million donation to a homeless shelter. From there, he was sent back to Mali to serve the rest of his sentence under house arrest. But when he returned to Mali, he was met with a hero's welcome. Sadly, the Dubai Islamic Bank never got to bring Foutage to justice and ended up taking a huge loss. A Dubai court later sentenced him for fraud, and Interpol issued an arrest warrant for him. But because Mali had no extradition treaty with any of the countries involved, Foutage just stayed there and never faced justice. In fact, he was a member of parliament in Mali for 12 years and even became mayor of his hometown. Unfortunately though, Foutage squandered all his money and after a long illness passed away at the age of 79. For more.